All right, good afternoon, guys. Now we're gonna be doing a Draftkings and a Fanduel main slate video. I just put out a early slate video, so this is gonna be the main slate video. I'm gonna give you two lineups for each, two lineups for Draftkings, two lineups for Fanduel. The reason I do that is um, so you can see more of the player pool. And for like I said yesterday, for people that are new to DFS, a player pool um, is going to be, a handful of players for each position that um, are hot, or they they're cost effective, meaning that for their price they produce um, they produce enough to cover their price. So if you're paying for an expensive batter, you're gonna want them to give you a few hits, home runs, a higher score. So a player pool can have someone hitting in the ninth hole at minimum salary. But if he produces, then he's gonna be needed on certain lineups to help with roster construction. So that's why I've been given two lineups. And like I say, you don't have to play player for player, but it just to give you an idea of um, the more optimal players for these contests. So let's get started. Um, Picture number one. Picture number one, we're gonna go to Frankie Montas. A lot of these pitchers today for the main slate, they're going up against good batters. So um, it's gonna be one of those nights. Pitcher number two, Alec Manoah. Catcher, if you guys been watching my videos, you know who's my catcher, Salvador Perez. First base, we're gonna stick with Kansas City. I don't usually do stats on DraftKings. However, they're going up against Matt Harvey, and he's a bum, so we're gonna target Matt Harvey today. Uh, First base, 2.5K, Hunter Dozier. Second base, Whit Merrifield. Third base, we're going over to Tampa Bay. He's been hot. Andy Diaz. No, I don't want you there. I want you here. Why would he not be going into third base? Oh, because it's the wrong Diaz. Hold on. See? Me not paying attention. That's what happens. Alright. Shortstop, Nicky Lopez. I don't really see Nicky Lopez doing anything um, spectacular for us, so I might swap him out later on. Feel free to swap him out, but they are going up against Matt Harvey, like I said. First outfielder, Michael Taylor. Second outfielder, big boy with the big bat, Nelson Cruz. last outfielder who came through for me last night also, Jordan Luplow. It's not a sexy looking lineup on paper, but these guys produce. If you feel like swapping someone out or swapping two players out, feel free. Like I said, I'm just giving you giving you ideas of how to construct your lineup. That's gonna be lineup number one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you an optimal non-stack for Draftkings. Alright, pitcher number one. Pitcher number one. Luis Gil. Pitcher number two. Back to Frankie Montas. Catcher, Salvador Perez. First base, going to Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Second base, Ozzie Albies. Third base, guy that let me down last night, Adalberto Mondesi, but he was highly owned last night, so I guess it's just any game now before he explodes. Maybe tonight, hopefully. Shortstop, Ramon Urias, 2.8K. Outfielder, Hunter Renfroe, 4.6K. Another outfielder, Tyler O'Neill, 3.7K. Last outfielder, back to Baltimore. Actually, he came through for me last night also, Austin Hayes. We got Luis Gil, Frankie Montas, Salvador Perez, Ryan Mountcastle, Ozzie Albies, Adalberto Mondesi, Ramon Urias, Hunter Renfroe, Tyler O'Neill, Austin Hayes. So those are some of the most optimal players for tonight's slate. If you want to mix and match, swap people out, someone you don't like, feel free. If you have any questions, put it in the comments. I know I keep saying it, but I'm here to help. Put it in the comments. We have 6 hours to lock, so if anything changes, it'll be in the comments. Let's go to FanDuel right now. So for FanDuel, let me pull up my projections for FanDuel. For FanDuel, our pitcher, we're going to start with Frankie Montas. First base catcher, you already know, Salvador Perez. Second baseman, Whit Merrifield. I want to give y'all another suggestion. If you could find a way to construct your lineup where you could get Marcus Simeon in, I would do that also because he's he's been hot lately. So keep that in mind. Third base, 3.1K. Yandy Diaz. Shortstop, Nicky Lopez, 2.8K. First outfielder, 3.8K. Nelson Cruz. Second outfielder, his teammate, Manuel Margot. Second outfit, well, third outfielder, Jordan Luplow. You're seeing the same players again from Draftkings, being that they're in the best positions for tonight's slate and they're most optimal. So that's why you see the same players over and over again. And last but not least in our utility, 4.1K at Alberto Mondesi. So this is going to be our first stack for Fanduel, Frankie Montas, Salvador Perez, Whit Merrifield, Yandy Diaz, Nicky Lopez, Nelson Cruz, Manuel Margot, Jordan Luplow, at Alberto Mondesi. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you another lineup, but it's not going to be a stat. It's going to be the best, the most optimal players, not a stat. That way it broadens your horizons of the player pool for tonight. Alright, pitcher. We're going to a guy that's been in a little slump, but hopefully he comes out of it tonight against the Angels. Yu Darvish. Catcher, first baseman, Salvador Perez. The thing with Salvador Perez, why he keeps coming up, he's too good and he's too cheap. So his value is through the roof, and he's facing Matt Harvey. He's hard to fade. Second baseman, Ozzy Albies. Third baseman, Austin Riley. Shortstop, at Alberto Mondesi. Outfielder, my guy from Washington, Lane Thomas. As long as he's underpriced and he's a leadoff batter, I'm gonna always put him in my lineup. Outfielder, another guy that's underpriced. This is how you win slates. This is how you win money. You get underpriced players, and when they go off, they more than pay off their price. And you don't really need your big bats to do all that much, because your little bats did the heavy lifting. Outfielder, third outfielder, 3.2K. Whit Merrifield. And last but not least, another guy that's somewhat underpriced from Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck. So this is going to be our FanDuel non-stat. Hugh Darvish, Salvador Perez, Ozzie Albies, Austin Riley, Alberto Mondesi, Lane Thomas, Jordan Luplow, Whit Merrifield, and Bobby Dahlbeck. That's going to be our um, second lineup. Any questions? Anyone not starting? I'll put in the comments. Any questions? Ask me in the comments. If you want to see my recent wins, my Instagram will be in the description. And like I said, I keep stressing this. You do not have to play the exact players that I have. I'm giving you the most optimal players for today's slates. So, if you need any further advice, put in the comments, or you can DM me on Instagram. I'm more than happy to help. When you guys win, I win. I'm happy. So, um, all I need for you guys to do is subscribe. If you want me to keep, putting out videos, and like the video, subscribe and like, and I'll keep putting out videos. And good luck, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.